Numbers 10. The Lord said to Moses, "Make 2 trumpets of hammered silver. Use them to call the people together and to march out of camp. When both trumpets are blown, the people should gather. They should gather before you at the entrance to the meeting tent. If you blow only 1 trumpet, the leaders should meet before you. When you blow the trumpets once, the tribes camped on the east should move. When you blow them again, the tribes camped on the south should move. The sound will tell them to move. When you want to gather the people, blow the trumpets, but don't blow them the same way. Aaron's sons, the priests, should blow the trumpets. This is a law for you and your descendants from now on. You might be fighting an enemy who attacks you in your own land. Blow the trumpets. The Lord your God will remember you. He will save you from your enemies. Also blow your trumpets at happy times. Blow them during your feasts and at new moon festivals. Blow them over your burnt offerings and fellowship offerings. They will help you remember your God. I am the Lord your God." The cloud lifted from the tent of the agreement. This was on the 20th day of the 2nd month of the 2nd year. So the Israelites moved from the desert of Sinai. They moved until the cloud stopped in the desert of Paran. This was their first time to move. They did it as the Lord had commanded Moses. The divisions from the camp of Judah moved first under the flag. Nashon, son of Amminadab, was the commander. Nethiel, son of Zuar, was over the divisions of the tribe of Issachar. Eliab, son of Helon, was over the divisions of the tribe of Zebulun. Then the meeting tent was taken down. The Gershonites and Merarites, who carried it, moved next. Then came the divisions from the camp of Reuben under their flag. Elizur, son of Sedur, was the commander. Shelumiel, son of Zerishaddai, was over the divisions of the tribe of Simeon. Elisaph, son of Duel, was over the division of the tribe of Gad. Then came the Kohathites. They carried the holy things. The holy tent was to be set up before they arrived. Next came the divisions from the camp of Ephraim under their flag. Elishama, son of Ammihud, was the commander. Gamaliel, son of Padahuz, was over the division of the tribe of Manasseh. Abidan, son of Gideoni, was over the division of the tribe of Benjamin. The last ones were the rear guard for all the tribes. These were the divisions from the camp of Dan under their flag. Ahiezer, son of Ammishaddai, was the commander. Pagiel, son of Ochran, was over the division of the tribe of Asher. Ahira, son of Enan, was over the division of the tribe of Naphtali. This was the order the Israelite divisions marched in when they moved. Hobab was the son of Reuel the Midianite. Reuel, who is also called Jethro, was Moses' father-in-law. Moses said to Hobab, "We are moving to the land God promised to give us. Come with us. We will be good to you. The Lord has promised good things to Israel." But Hobab answered, "No, I will not go. I will go back to my own land where I was born." But Moses said, "Please don't leave us. You know where we can camp in the desert. You can be our guide. Come with us. We will share with you all the good things the Lord gives us." So they left the mountain of the Lord. The ark of the Lord's covenant went in front of the people. For 3 days they looked for a place to camp. The Lord's cloud was over them during the day when they left their camp. When the ark of the covenant left the camp, Moses always said, "Rise up, Lord. Scatter your enemies. Make those who are against you run from you." And when the ark of the covenant was set down, Moses always said, "Return, Lord, to the thousands of people of Israel." Psalm 46. For the director of music, by Elmoth, a song of the sons of Korah. God is our protection and our strength. He always helps in times of trouble. So we will not be afraid if the earth shakes, or if the mountains fall into the sea. We will not fear, even if the oceans roar and foam, or if the mountains shake at the raging sea. There is a river which brings joy to the city of God. This is the holy place where God Most High lives. God is in that city, and so it will not be shaken. God will help her at dawn. Nations tremble, and kingdoms shake. God shouts, and the earth crumbles. The Lord of heaven's armies is with us. The God of Jacob is our protection. Come and see what the Lord has done. He has done amazing things on the earth. He stops wars everywhere on the earth. He breaks all bows and spears and burns up the chariots with fire. God says, "Be still and know that I am God. I will be praised in all the nations. I will be praised throughout the earth. The Lord of heaven's armies is with us. The God of Jacob is our protection." Psalm 47. For the director of music, a song of the sons of Korah. Clap your hands, all you people. Shout to God with joy. The Lord Most High is wonderful. He is the great King over all the earth. He defeated nations for us and put them under our control. He chose the land we would inherit. We are the children of Jacob, whom he loved. God has risen with a shout of joy. The Lord has risen as the trumpet sounded. Sing praises to God, sing praises. Sing praises to our King, sing praises. God is King of all the earth, so sing a song of praise to him. God is King over the nations. God sits on his holy throne. The leaders of the nations meet with the people of the God of Abraham. Even the leaders of the earth belong to God. He is supreme. Song of Songs, chapter 8. I wish you were like my brother, who was fed at my mother's breasts. If I found you outside, I would kiss you, and no one would look down on me. I would lead you and bring you to my mother's house. She is the one who has taught me. I would give you a drink of spiced wine from my pomegranates. My lover's left hand is under my head, and his right arm holds me tight. Woman of Jerusalem, promise me. Promise not to wake love. Don't excite my feelings of love until I'm ready. Who is this coming out of the desert, leaning on her lover? I woke you under the apple tree. It was there that you were born. There your mother gave birth to you. Put me like a seal on your heart, like a seal on your arm. Love is as strong as death. Desire is as strong as the grave. Love bursts into flames. It burns like a very hot fire. Even much water cannot put out the flame of love. Floods cannot drown love. If a man offered everything in his house for love, people would totally reject it. We have a little sister, and her breasts are not yet grown. What should we do for our sister on the day she becomes engaged? If she is a wall, we will put silver towers on her. If she's a door, we will protect her with cedar boards. I am a wall, and my breasts are like towers. So I was to him, as one who brings happiness. Solomon had the vineyard at Baal Hamon. He rented the vineyards to others to tend. Everyone who rented had to pay 25 pounds of silver for the fruit. But my own vineyard is mine to give. Solomon, the 25 pounds of silver are for you, and 5 pounds are for those who tend the fruit. You who live in the gardens, my friends are listening for your voice. Let me hear it. Hurry, my lover. Be like a gazelle or a young deer on the mountains where spices grow. Hebrews chapter 8. Here is the point of what we're saying. We do have a high priest who sits on the right side of God's throne in heaven. Our high priest serves in the most holy place. He serves in the true place of worship that was made by God, not by men. Every high priest has the work of offering gifts and sacrifices to God, so our high priest must also offer something to God. If our high priest were now living on earth, he would not be a priest. I say this because there are already priests here who follow the law by offering gifts to God. The work that they do as priests is only a dim copy of what is in heaven. For when Moses was ready to build the holy tent, God warned him, "Be very careful to make everything by the plan I showed you on the mountain." But the priestly work that has been given to Jesus is much greater than the work that was given to the other priests. In the same way, the new agreement that Jesus brought from God to his people is much greater than the old one. And the new agreement is based on promises of better things. If there was nothing wrong with the first agreement, there would be no need for a second agreement. But God found something wrong with his people. He says, "The time is coming, says the Lord, when I will make a new agreement. It will be with the people of Israel and the people of Judah. It will not be like the agreement I made with their ancestors. That was when I took them by the hand to bring them out of Egypt. But they broke that agreement, and I turned away from them, says the Lord. In the future I will make this agreement with the people of Israel, says the Lord. I will put my teachings in their minds, and I will write them on their hearts. I will be their God, and they will be my people. People will no longer have to teach their neighbors and relatives to know the Lord. This is because all will know me, from the least to the most important. I will forgive them for the wicked things they did. I will not remember their sins anymore." God called this a new agreement. So he has made the first agreement old. And anything that is old and worn out is ready to disappear.